You will never be rich. You will never be rich stupidly. Hello everyone. Friends, today I will talk with you about a very important topic that affects everyone, namely putting money in an untouched reserve. Yes, subscribe to this channel, press the bell, and let's get started. I think everyone has thought about whether it is necessary to save money or not. And I will say you should always save money, because if you're not going to save money, then why do you need it at all? Earn something, what do you even want to live for? I will explain it to you so that you will understand it all. Look, we have it. It is already accepted in our society to count people by class. There is a lower class, a middle class, and an upper class. Lower class, he never invests. He just plants everything. A zero can be planted in a day, it can be planted in a month, but everything remains the same. Then there are simply zeros left on the account. And I don't understand how it is possible to be like that. How can you put the salary to zero and leave nothing after it? This is not normal, I will say so. And whoops. You will never become rich with this approach. You will never be rich stupidly. Fill it up, get it into your head, because you will only stay in the lower class and you will never get into the middle class or the upper class unless you change your approach to it. If you just don't save money but put everything to zero, everything, then to hell, then there is no longer any point in living like this. And you remember, you will never become rich through any approach. Then there is the middle class. The middle class is more like that, so to speak. These people have a higher IQ because they save money. Yes, they save money, but they can sometimes spend it. This is also not a good approach because the person is just doing shit. I will say so. Person saves money, and then, what a cool thing, for example, what? I don't know why a person has a camera. She just takes out such money from that drawer, for example, $500. Phew, I bought a camera, there is some Sony camera, it's cool. Well, what is the camera for? No, maybe she does photography. Takes photos or shoots videos, and she bought this camera for professional use. Well, then you can do it somehow. Call it an appropriate purchase. But if a person does not continue to engage in his profession, then there will be no point in this camera. It will just lie, gathering dust on the shelf. And it will be an inappropriate purchase. And in general, this is for the example of a scanner, and take anything as an example, take yourself. For example, you went to the store and bought some ice cream. Why do you need ice cream? Don't you know? You just walked in with a sweetie in the moment and bought an ice cream. And why do you need it? Of course, take it, but you will not be satisfied for a long time. It is better to buy shrimp, even though they are more expensive. In this case, you can make a wonderful dish from shrimp. And in that case, you will get a kick out of it. If you still like to cook, I don't know how it is in Ukrainian. And it's really cool when you get a kick out of your direction. If you are now in the middle class, then please change your concept of saving money. Your untouchable stock, well done. But you must not touch them. You must not waste them. Of course, you can take that wad of money there too. Smell it, look at it, touch it all, so do it. And if it motivates you, then that's cool. Well, you don't need to take them, withdraw them from, for example, up to $100 and go somewhere to spend them. You don't have to do it. Just leave this pack alone, even if it costs 10 times, it's all the same. The main thing is to have this money. So that in case you get sick, get fired, some kind of disaster or something happens, some kind of crisis will remain, but you would have at least some money. And so on. There is a higher class. The upper class always takes, invests money and never touches it. Just never. Until the moment when the person does not need these funds. Well, as a rule, I have already tested it myself, you will never spend these funds. It's just that you will never spend them, I answer you all. Just try to do it, put aside at least $100. How much? $100. Everyone can save $100 for the rest of their lives. You will have it for the rest of your life. These $100 will be enough. You will never even spend them. And why? And because this money, this is how we can say, both in my concept and in the concept of my mentor, that this money is not for the purpose of. Spend them when there are dark days. And so that there are no such dark days. Is it clear why? And it charges you in the opposite way because you don't think about whether you need the money or what or where it is, whether you don't have it or what. You just float like a ship in the sea. All kinds of storms and everything, and you're fine. Even if you have a storm, there is Kiev Balyak, everything is already sinking. The deck is almost flooded. Well, you're fine. Your ship won't sink because you have money, you can with this money like this. Well, in short, let's imagine that this money is a material with which you can patch holes. And that's it, and you'll just be able to keep weaving and you'll never drown. And this higher class he always puts aside, never touches, he can just look, touch, smell, lick, look. So what, in short, to do with this money? They get a kick out of it. I also get a kick out of having an untapped supply. I have everything in dollars. And it motivates cool. This is very cool. When you took tanks, kitbucks, looked at them, touched them, they are real, they are not some kind of K4 or something. Nah, they're cool, they're alive, damn it. This is the present, in short, dollars. And it is better to deposit your untouched stock not in the national currency. Not a hryvnia, not a ruble, not gold, not krone, but better dollar, euro, pound, sterling, and so on. Real currencies that have already been tested by time. And if you adhere to, you will become rich, I answer you. The main thing is to do it constantly. Constantly. And no, damn it, he took it, put it down in one go, and scored the second time. But damn, you need that. You just always have. It's like a train at first. Yes, it's a little bit very difficult to gain speed, but then you won't stop it, you'll just put it off on the automatic machine, and in that sum there will be more and more. And there is no limit to this at all. For example, I want to have an untouched stock for now. $3,000. $3,000 is actually a small amount, only 120,000 hryvnias at the current exchange rate. That's about it. And in general, you can have 5,000, 10,000, 20, 100, as much as you want. The main thing is that it is enough for you. Then, if something goes wrong with you, it will no longer matter. That's all I am. In this I told you why you will never become rich if you do not follow this principle. Why you will become rich if you follow this principle. And I wish you profitable days, and not only days but also years and a lifetime. And we're not saying goodbye, I'm just saying see you later.